So explain how we get rid of pirates and tell us what else is up
Ninjas.
here.
Ninjas get rid of pirates, right? Isn't that how that works? The kids these days. I honestly don't know about pirates and ninjas. So I'm not sure what they're using. This person asked about this particular acoustic weapon that is employed to basically repel pirates or other personnel that may be trying to get too close. And I would say that it's probably equivalent to like a siren that maybe you might have on like a keychain, except it's a more directed beam. Whereas with your siren that you might have on your keychain is basically going to expand out in a spherical wave. They have some way of designing that disc so that it's direction dependent rather than spreading out. But I don't know how to do that right now. The other things that I've got on the table here, the one that to me I think is most interesting is the wine glass. So have you seen someone rub the top of the wine glass and make it resonate? Of course, now I say, and I got to make it work, right? Okay. Now, if you want to try that later on, come up and do that. Now, from a musical perspective, you get a tone. Okay, if you had a bunch of these on the table with different levels of water or different thicknesses of glass or whatever, you could basically make yourself a musical instrument that you could then play. From my perspective, though, what I see when I see the wine glass resonating is a very beautiful combination of the phenomenon known as resonance. And so you're looking at the vibration of your fingertip on the top rim of that glass, setting up just the right frequency. That's very, very slight pushes, but it's at the right amount to make that whole wine glass vibrate. You think, I don't know what she's talking about. Have you ever pushed a kid on a swing? If you get the timing of your pushes just right, you can get the kid swinging really high. That's an example of resonance. Okay? And that's what happens here. Now, at a deeper level, what that frequency is related to is the shape of that wine glass and what it's made out of. And as a physicist, man, if I could measure those frequencies, that's easy. I just have to listen. I suddenly have information about what makes that wine glass hold together. So I understand the molecular bonds that are making that glass what it is. Okay? Now, there's a whole area of study that looks at basically vibrating different parts, and from the information gleaned in how they vibrate, determining, first of all, if there's any damage to the part, so they're looking for broken pieces that way. But on a more fundamental level, they want to know what are the elastic constants, what are the things that make the bonds between the molecules inside what they are. Okay? And to me, that's very interesting. How can you can do something on a macroscopic level, big person in the room touching the glass, and have intimate knowledge of what's going on the atomic level or the molecular level. That's pretty cool.